but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Ready up.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Bronco 80. Panther 60. Warrior 70.
We're going to run it here. It's for John Robinson. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Takes the second down snap. Complete. It's for John Robinson. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Falcon first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Go! Viking 18. Ready.
1st and 10. He keeps it on the option. Now he's past the 25. And a stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15.
Cougar 19. Dragon 60. 18. Pipe. 18. Rattler. 18. Rattler.
From the red zone on 1st. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Go.
He'll hang on to it on the second down option. Now pitch it to Robinson. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
From the gun, a run for Dowdle. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, and almost an opening drop pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it, so the potential turnover winds up on the ground. Does, though, bring up 4th down. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
60 boxes, 60.
Run it with Robinson from the pistol. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Mustang, Panther 6, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. The left side is caught by Pitts. And he's tackled for a short gain. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground. Dowdle can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing on 2nd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Ready. 60 red.
3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Putting the tight end in motion.
Blaster 6. Yellow.
Throwing from the gun here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here, ready.
He's going to throw it again. Taking a shot deep here. And he hauls in the interception. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Crackle, 60 boxes, 60 boxes.
It's an option right that begins this drive. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
In truth, Kate, I felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, we're not going to back down here on second down as well.
He gets this out quickly to London. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Third and just 2 to go.
Ready, Dragon 60, 19, Cub 19, Cub 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
If you're keeping stats, that's now 0 for 2 on keeping drives going, and hopefully not an indicator of what's to come. You know, you don't convert on 3rd down. Not only playing against your opponents, you start playing with your own psyche as well.
This our last play of the quarter.
Come on, Mustang 19, 70 Timberwolves.
They're going for this. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him. The 4th down gamble backfires with a sack. And it's a turnover on downs inside the red zone. Time for our second quarter here. And the Panthers are thinking points.
Hey, set, huh?
Dowdle has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Crosses midfield, still going. Inside the 30. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Going after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. So a rarity for anyone playing penalty bingo. It's a kickoff out of bounds and some great field position starting out.
On the set. Ready. Yellow, 22. Hut, hut.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he manages to reach that 25-yard line before he's driven out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Shotgun give now to Dowdle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Dose of the hurry up here. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Dropping back to throw. Getting out to his left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Here we go.
He'll air it out on third. Completed to his running back. Escapes the defender. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Working quickly here.
17.
Still sticking with the passing game. He's got it near the 8. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10.
Hawk 70. Hawk. Ready, ready.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12.
Drop 50. Ready? 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Panther 11. 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Go.
Throwing from the gun. Flush down, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
It's now third down.
Mustang 19. Ready, ready. 60 Eagle. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 79 Broncos.
He's going to throw this one. And this one is launched downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take a second quarter lead. Drake London with the touchdown. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7.
Panthers 14. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10. There's the give to Dowdle. He's out in the clear. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Panthers earn the chance to tie before halftime. This This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers tie this game at 21.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. His return starts at the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Come on, set. Bronco 80. Tight, 19 tight. Ready.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And now it's 2nd down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
18, 5 in. Let's go. Count 19, Lions. Cup 19! Cup 19!
Throwing again on 2nd. Hits his tight end on the corner route. It's a race down the right side. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get some late points and the lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready?
Pass play on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Chuba Hubbard out of the backfield. So that brings up 2nd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Ready. Black, 95. Set.
Now looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Come on, set. 10 black.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Outright, Leggett makes the ground. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Panthers 1st down. A gain of 18.
Throwing it again here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was Tanaroa McMillan he was looking for. So second down coming up.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Motion man sent left. Trying to throw this from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
33, yellow. Green jack. White blue. Hey, green. 6, mega. Ready?
They'll throw third and long. Here's a deep shot towards the end zone. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. I love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Set, ready. Fight, 97. Yellow, go. Edo blue. Black on plastic. Fuse, yellow. Hut, hut.
4th down, pass coming. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Buffalo 18. Ready.
First play's a design run. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
He'll pass it this time. He puts some juice on a deep throw. It's complete. Oh, my. They left him wide open downfield. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons will add to their lead at the end of the half. Drake London with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Let's go. Right, 52 blue.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
Terrific containment and poise shown by the defense. They didn't overcommit on the read option and had more than enough guys available to stretch it out and get him behind the line.
Here we go. Black, ready.
Looking to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
45, right. Ready.
Final throw before the break. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Black, 95, set.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. This might be a free play for him. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Well, they saw someone jump. They took their shot deep. Didn't get the connection, but they got the call. A free 5 yards coming with them. So following the penalty, here comes 2nd and 9.
Ready, rep.